Well, I think people are coming with all kinds of hurts and needs into the center. People are suffering from depression, of course, from the pandemic, divorce, PTSD, addictions of all kind, even grief release.
We have little kids in play care who are toddlers, who are coming from homes of tremendous crisis.
I've had so many people that have come here that have been in a bad place emotionally, have been in a bad place because of maybe a divorce, or they're going through a loss of a family member.
But man, there's a lot of pain walking through our doors. We talk about the Alice population, basically the working poor in our community. They're some of our primary users of the center.
There are people who have disabilities or have had healthcare issues, and now they're finding themselves not able to pay rent because of the inability to work. We've had a lot of those needs happening.
And that's really what the center's all about. That's the difference, I think, about the Kroc Center. It really is a safe place where people can belong and grow. Everyone together, we are the community.
The first thing that people notice when they come to the Coeur d'Alene Kroc Center is that we have a beautiful building, but if you look past the exterior and look into the community and step inside, you really see the good work that the Salvation Army does.
It's just a place for people to come to feel that they belong, a place that they feel like they can have friends of like mind, a place where they feel like they can be and just be able to work out, get rid of things that they're dealing with in their lives.
And this is a place for a mom or a dad or a grandparent to put that child in a safe place for a couple of hours and just decompress.
I think that everyone realizes that physical exercise in the community, this community center, makes a huge positive influence in a person's mental stability and, of course, in their happiness.
But what I really think is cool is that we're really a church as well, and the church is all the people that come here. You know, we go to church every day. Our staff says that every day.
Other kids have sports and karate and music lessons, and those are their things. But this, 140 kids a quarter, this is their thing. Just a year of not being able to do shows left us in a place financially where we could not support our own facility anymore financially. Like we just couldn't pay the monthly bill of having a space when we weren't bringing in money from shows. It wasn't sustainable. So we decided, out of pure exhaustion and pure not finding a path forward, to shut down.
I was devastated. I thought I was going to lose my favorite thing forever. And this wouldn't be North Idaho without CYT.
Now all of a sudden you have this massive community of kids that their thing that was helping them walk the right path, it's gone. And what then? The Kroc reached out immediately and was like, if you had space for classes, free space for classes and rehearsals, would you be able to stay open? So the Kroc gave us free space for classes, rehearsals, and camps for 3 quarters. And there is no other way to say it. Without that offering, we would not have continued. It was above and beyond any sort of generosity that we have ever experienced as an organization, and we wouldn't be here today without it.
It's boosted my confidence a lot. I used to not be able to even stand up in front of 10 people and give a presentation for school. And now I can stand up in front of 300 people. It can light up the community, and it changes a lot of people's lives.
I think when God made Connor, he made a special kid, and even though he has a ton of things that he has to overcome, the attitude with which he approaches it, his faith, is something I've never seen. I mean, honestly, specifically in an adult, but never in a 15-year-old kid. So.
My name is Connor, and I am 15.
He would walk around the track. He would be singing worship music, and he would sing with his hands up, and he would be looking up, and it was pretty cool to see a young man doing that every day. So my staff and I we just decided to ask him his story, and so he came down and kind of told us all his story.
When I was born, I had Jacobs syndrome, so it was like a heart disease problem. And so they had to do open heart surgery because they had to put a new heart in.
You know, the obstacles that he's had to overcome, he has some heart issues. He's had a couple different heart valve operations that he's had to deal with through his life already. When there are times when he really needs people to just be there to pour into him, that's really what happens here for him. The members are just all know him like by name and they love him. And so it's so cool to see how much they love on him, talk to him. When I talked to his mom, one of the things she said is this is a really good place for him to be and he's going to be safe and you guys are going to love on him. And that's what I think has made it really, really cool.
I don't have a lot of friends, and my birthday is on December 24th.
You know, we decided, hey, you know, it's his birthday, we're gonna have a birthday party for him. So he came there and his mom and his grandmother were there that day and we had this big birthday party for him. There's probably 30 or so staff that showed up that day, and he was just thought that was the coolest thing.
They gave me this big party with just cake and a little gift and pizza, and I was so blessed.
His impact on my staff has been just immeasurable in terms of how we see him going through what he's going through with his life. And then a lot of us have our own stuff, and it just kind of puts everything in perspective.
I feel when I come here, when I'm having a bad day, sometimes I come here for that, and I feel so happy, and all the staff is so happy, and they smile, and then that's what makes me joy.
I met Esmeralda on a cool spring day, early April. She's a fascinating woman, strong, very independent. She is goal-oriented and very focused on making a better life for her and her son.
I doing the classes, dance classes, yoga classes. It's been helping me a lot to do what I never thought that I can do. I learned swimming, and I am 45, and I never thought that I would learn to swimming. That helped me to build more confidence and trust people. That helped me to build a better relation with my son because we are there together.
Esmeralda's had several obstacles in her life, one being she didn't complete her high school education. About 15 years ago, she tried to complete her GED, and because of the language barrier, she wasn't able to do that. We had a volunteer that was wanting to help someone with their GED program, and I was able to connect her with Esmeralda, and now they're meeting on a weekly basis.
It helped me to recognize that it's still more there for me. It's still hope for me, and I'm feeling like it helped me to continue growing my wings for when I'm feeling ready to fly. It built me up a lot and it meant a lot to me be part of here.
So if I had one wish for this next year, it would be that as this living, breathing Kroc, that we teach what it actually means to be community and in community, what it means to better yourself.
I want to continue to see the theater grow and thrive in this area.
I want to foster environments where young people in our community can come and have a place to belong, have a place to grow, and our staff can come along with them and help them become who God's created them to be.
I want people to have more energy as they leave before they came in.
Teaching kids to swim, teaching them to find the joy and the magic in the water so that they are safe, that reduce drownings in the community.
I want to impact the people that God puts in our lives by the way we listen to them, the way we seek to understand, and the way we come alongside them during their time of crisis.
I want to impact lives for Christ. I want to see lives transformed.